Stirring the coffee with chopsticks, using the vortex method, the only true way to optimize the taste of your coffee. At the molecular level. Good morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. We'll get started. But first, coffee. Ah, just perfect. That Kona is just killing me. Absolutely killing me. I need to get a square coffee mug so I can drink out of the corner of it because I feel it going through my mustache. That's the one thing about having a bigger beard and mustache, is that you wear everything and you better have a napkin or a handkerchief nearby at all times, just because you're just always wiping. Yeah. Yum. Excellent. Let's get started. I can't tell if you are a genius or just crazy. You ever meet people like that? You just don't know. And it takes time. Don't be too fast to label them genius. They just might be completely nuts. Yeah. Find a place to live, not just be housed. Immediately eliminate truth suppressors in your life. Stay hungry for truth. Never be satisfied. Never get so satisfied that you push away from the table of truth. Be proud of who you are, no matter who you are. If your pride causes you to dominate or belittle another, it goes from pride to hate. Pride is good, hate is bad. And I'm not talking about the kind of pride that's spoken of in the scripture, where pride comes before a fall. I'm not talking about like that haughtiness. I'm talking about being proud of your accomplishments. And pride and humility do go hand in hand. You're proud of what you've created, what you've earned, what you've built, yet you're humble, knowing that it can all disappear just like that. So pride and humility, just like justice and mercy, go hand in hand. A common mondegreen in the song Don't Bring Me Down from Electric Light Orchestra is the perception that following the title, Lynn shouts the word Bruce, like the name Bruce. In the liner notes, in the ELO compilation Flashback and elsewhere, Lynn explained that he's singing up a made-up word called Groose. After the song's release, so many people misinterpreted the word as Bruce that Lynn actually began to sing the word Bruce for fun at his live concerts. Jeff Lynne, absolute genius. Genius. And the voice. Haunting. Very haunting. The word Fernweh, F-E-R-N-W-E-H. A place you've never been, a person you long for, an experience that has only been a dream. Have you ever experienced that before? I think some Christian people have talked about heaven in that way. They feel homesick for heaven. They've never been there, but they feel it in their hearts. It's an interesting feeling, isn't it? I feel left out that Omaha Steaks did not include a bearded heterosexual white male in their TV commercials. Make sure that your photographer is literate in the English language. Let the stories be told. They can say what they want. Let the photos be old. Let them show what they want. The cars, 1978. One of my favorite CDs in the 90s is from Nirvana. My daughter's favorite CD now is from Nirvana. I played a CD constantly in the car while I was driving, played it on guitar, sang it, all done when my first child, my daughter, was still in her mama's belly. The name of the CD? In Utero. Freaky, huh? So what artists were you playing and singing when your kids were still in their mama's belly? Put the answer down below. Me sleeping till 6 a.m. is like you sleeping till noon. I've already gotten 3 hours of work done by the time you get up. Most likely. I've met a few people. I believe, Pat Campbell. I believe Pat Campbell gets up at 2 o'clock or 2:30, if I'm not mistaken. So I know he starts work early. I'm not sure if he goes to the gym first or what he does, but I know he gets up around 2 o'clock. And Phil from Briar Report, I believe gets up at midnight. That 6-line poem that you had tattooed on your ribs is going to look like 6 black stripes in about 7 years. Go ahead, girls. Keep getting those tattoos. I find it funny how one can accuse a white man of being a white supremacist. You hear that thrown around. That's like the new N-word or something, I don't know. But they're very cool with Black pride, Jewish pride, like Canadian pride, whatever. Everyone needs to be proud of who they are and what they are, no matter who you are. The self-loathers, and you know who they are, don't even hide their hypocrisy and double standards anymore. The true insane clown posse. I don't care who you are, be proud of who you are. You'll be fine. There will always be haters, always. No reason to carry guilt about anything that you never did. If you did something, then be guilty. But if you never did it or weren't alive when it happened, there's no reason why you have to carry that. When you have a craving for raw beef, obey the craving. Like I have a craving for raw beef right now. So you get some beef, you slice it paper thin, or you get it already sliced. Squeeze just a wedge of lemon on it, drizzle some olive oil on it, crush up some fresh garlic, a little bit of Himalayan salt, grind a little bit of pepper on it, let it sit a little bit, chill it in the refrigerator for an hour, take it out, and enjoy. When you have a craving for raw beef, obey it. It's important. For those of you that are pipers, which Old Joe Krantz do you like the best and why? And what would you compare it to? I hear some people mentioning it. And they say, people will say something like, my favorites are Haunted Bookshop and Old Joe Krantz. I never had Old Joe Krantz. Tell me about it down below. I'd like to hear your opinion of it. If makeup, weaves, wigs, and extensions, and heels are all lies in regards to a female, is there a male equivalent of those things? I'd like to see your answer down below. Let me know. Women put on wigs, weaves, extensions, makeup, wear high heels to create a certain impression. We need to get real about that, okay? You know that. The heels make the legs look longer, sexier, more attractive. Makeup makes a woman look younger, more attractive, fertile. Women who have very little hair or no hair or bad or quote-unquote bad hair put on wigs, weaves, and extensions to have a look of youth and a look of sexiness. And it's all a lie. All of it is 100% a lie. Because when that stuff comes off, they look nothing like it. My question is this, because I've already established that fact. Is there a male equivalent of that? Some people say fitted clothing in a male is a lie. Corvettes, someone said Corvettes. Rented Lamborghinis. Cars they drive with massive car payments to give an impression of wealth or strength or whatever. What do men do that is a big lie? I'd like to hear what the women say. Men probably won't give up their secrets. But put the answer down below. I'd like to see that. Moisture wicking t-shirts make your armpits smell so bad. I don't even want to think what moisture wicking underwear does. What was your biggest buzzkill of 2019? I'm already thinking of something that happened this year that was just such a buzzkill. Now with the new year just around the corner, you're not allowed to have any buzzkills. No buzzkills in 2020. Nothing that you have control over. But what was your biggest buzzkill in 2019? And remember what I said. You are no longer allowed to have any buzzkills in 2020. 30 days of carnivore for me starting January 1st. Eat meat, drink water. Eat fat to lose fat. Reboot, be lean and trim. Meat heals and build that biltong body. Starting January 1st. Who's with me? Well, I was thinking about doing it. Shut the up and just do it, okay? Shut up. January 1st to January 31st, you're only eating meat. Eat as much as you want. You're not counting calories, and you're eating whatever meat you want. Anything. Organ meat, regular meat, pork, chicken, beef. You'll find beef is the most satisfying. Eat meat. Drink water. Try it for 30 days. See how you feel. Stop thinking about it. Stop talking about it. Try it for 30 days, if you dare, to feel better. Married men have less testosterone, research reveals. Gee, that's no surprise. Did you ever wonder how certain restaurants stay open? I went to one yesterday for breakfast. And some people say miracles don't exist. Huh. There is no clinical solution to your issues. Only courage and traction will get you out of the mess that you're in. Do you hear me? Only courage and traction will get you out of the mess that you're in. In 2001, we went to get a Christmas tree. Kids were all bundled up in the car. Hot chocolate, hot apple cider. We go and pick out the Christmas tree, tie it to the roof of the car. We get back home. My wife and I get out of the car at the same time and look at the top of the car, and there's no Christmas tree there. She looks at me and says, "Now what, Chevy Chase?" That was possibly one of the funniest things that she ever said to me. It was pretty funny. So the kids got out of the car, went in the house with her. I went back towards the place where I got the Christmas tree. And where was it? I just kind of just went back the same way that I came home. And what did I find? The Christmas tree was in the middle of an intersection. So I pull over on the side of the road, put on my emergency flashers, and I go and I do the walk of shame to drag my Christmas tree out of the middle of an intersection, bring it back to my car, tie it on the car, and bring it home. As people were driving by, I could see them smiling and laughing because they knew exactly what had happened. It was pretty funny, though. And with that, finish your coffee, and I'll see you Monday morning on the Daybreak Show, the true home of sanity, clarity, and reason.